Jennifer Love Hewitt, once a 90s teen idol, recently stepped into the spotlight with a new look that surprised many and led to dialogue about aging, self-image, and the pressures of fame. Join Facts First as we explore the depths of her journey, challenging the beauty paradigms of Hollywood and celebrating the grace of life's inevitable changes. The spark of controversy. The digital age has given us an unprecedented window into the lives of celebrities, with each post and picture meticulously dissected by the public eye. It was amidst this modern backdrop that Jennifer Love Hewitt, the beloved starlet of yesteryear's silver screen, emerged with a new look, one that rippled across the internet, igniting fervent discourse. The actress, known for roles that epitomize the quintessential American teen dream, posted a snapshot on social media that displayed a stark transformation. Gone were the long tresses that had become her signature during the heights of her fame, replaced by a chic brunette bob that framed her face in a fresh light. Fans and onlookers alike took to the digital arena to voice their bewilderment. Comments poured in, some lauding her bold new style, while others expressed confusion, even concern over her seemingly altered visage. The collective scrutiny intensified, with some followers bluntly questioning the resemblance of the face in the images to the Jennifer Love Hewitt they remembered. Her transformation became a subject of speculation that transcended mere celebrity gossip. It reflected on the societal obsession with aging, the constant pressure to remain unchanged despite the passage of time. Hewitt's candid confession. In the aftermath of the social media frenzy, Jennifer Love Hewitt did not retreat into silence, but chose to engage with the narrative that was quickly spiraling around her. In a moment of vulnerability and honesty, she addressed the whispers and outright exclamations about her unrecognizable new look. Her response was not a fiery clapback, as the digital age often begets, but rather a moment of contemplation and revelation. She laid bare the realities of aging, particularly in a realm as unforgiving as Hollywood. Her acknowledgement of the transformation she underwent was not just about the physical changes that everyone could see. Instead, she peeled back the curtain on the emotional and psychological journey that accompanies the visual evolution. She shared insights into the pressures of maintaining the image that had been imprinted on the public's mind, an image that was captured in the frozen fame of her earlier years. The industry and the audience's fixation on eternal youth and the narrow definitions of beauty has led to an environment where any deviation from this norm is met with shock and sometimes harsh judgment. Her narrative was one of acceptance and defiance, acceptance of the natural changes that are inevitable, and defiance against the notion that a woman's worth in the entertainment industry is tied to her ability to keep a youthful look. Her openness about her experience offered a mirror to society, reflecting often unspoken challenges that women face as they navigate life. As she shared her story, it became a beacon for a broader conversation about self-image. A star's evolution, then and now. Jennifer Love Hewitt's journey through the limelight is woven into the fabric of Hollywood's ever-changing tapestry. Her ascent to stardom began in the family rooms of her adoring fans as she graced the screens in Party of Five, a show that not only charted the struggles of its characters, but also served as a canvas for her burgeoning talent. The transition to the silver screen was seamless, with her scream queen persona in I Know What You Did Last Summer resonating with a generation of horror fans, and further solidifying her status as a household name. Her career trajectory was meteoric. She became an emblem of the late 90s and early 2000s zeitgeist. She was the epitome of the era's beauty standards, a poster child for youthful exuberance and vitality. But as time went on, so too did the chapters of Hewitt's life. The transition from a teen idol to a seasoned performer brought with it a natural evolution, one that saw her emerge into roles that were diverse and challenging. Her portrayal of an empathic whisperer to spirits in Ghost Whisperer captivated audiences. Hewitt's transformation over the years is not just about physical change, but also an illustration of personal and professional growth. The once teen starlet, now a woman in full bloom, has traversed the peaks and valleys of fame, embodying many characters, each leaving an indelible mark on her career and in the hearts of her audience. Today, her endeavors stretch beyond the confines of the screen. She's embraced motherhood and authorship, each with candor and authenticity. Her evolution is a testament to her resilience and adaptability in an industry that is as unforgiving as it is fickle. The weight of fame and beauty standards. In Hollywood, the glare of the spotlight casts a relentless gaze, one that scrutinizes and often defines beauty in narrow, unforgiving terms. Jennifer Love Hewitt, who once frolicked under this very spotlight as America's darling, would eventually feel its weight, the pressure to conform to an idealized image that often strangles personal growth and self-acceptance. This industry, dazzled by the eternal glow of youth, has historically been less than kind to those who dare to age naturally, and Hewitt's experience is a reflection of this stark reality. The whispers of change that followed her recent revelation were charged with the industry's unspoken rules. It was as if her every wrinkle was a defiance, every line a story, a deviation from the script of perpetual youth she was expected to follow. As she navigated the choppy waters of fame and beauty standards, her every choice became a statement. The decision to embrace her natural evolution was as much a personal milestone as it was a public one. She stood at the crossroads of her own identity and the persona crafted for her by the industry and the audience. Embracing change. Amid the voices and opinions of her changed appearance, Jennifer Love Hewitt emerged with a narrative of her own, one that embraced the inevitability of change and the richness it brings to life. This new chapter for Hewitt was not just a superficial alteration, but a profound acceptance of her journey as a woman, an actress, and a human being. By sharing her truth, she inadvertently became a beacon for others navigating their own paths in the unforgiving landscape of public scrutiny. Her evolution transcends the physical, reflecting a maturity that comes with life's experiences, the roles of a mother, a wife, and an artist. She steered the conversation towards a more meaningful discourse on self-image, self-love, and the courage to stand in one's truth. Her stance is a declaration that self-confidence and beauty are not confined to the narrow definitions peddled by popular culture, but instead they're a reflection of your inner strength and your character. In this new era, her relationship with her audience has morphed, mirroring the changes in herself. She invites her fans to see her authenticity, to see beyond the glitz and glamour to the person beneath. Her willingness to share her story signals a shift in the narrative around aging, particularly for women in the limelight. It's a call for a broader, more inclusive understanding of beauty that honors the natural progression of life. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite role from Jennifer Love Hewitt? And what are your thoughts on her approach to her transformation and aging? Let us know in the comments section below.